Stake Black is what's labeled as the premium version, membership version of Stake, which is the online broker here in Australia, where you can buy ASX shares and US market stocks and ETFs for a pretty good price. I use it. I've been using it for a number of years, and I am also a Stake Black member. Now, Stake Black gives you access to a lot more features than you normally would through the standard app that they have. Having said that, though, it's not necessarily for everyone. While they call it a membership, a premium membership, it's sort of just a way to say, we'll give you more features if you pay us more money, which is fine. But those features are really specific to certain types of investors and to certain types of traders. As you can see here, they've got two certain types of Stake Black. It's depending on the markets you're investing in. There's an ASX version and there's a US markets or Wall Street version. They're both $12 a month individually, or if you buy them together, that's $17 a month when billed yearly. So it can vary. It is also a bit tricky to understand what exactly you get. I've just gone and put that together in a list here. For the ASX version, $12 a month, you get market depth, course of sales. Then for Wall Street version, you get for $12 a month, instant buying power, the full financials of the companies, and then buy and sell recommendations. Rather than talking about what they are, let's jump into the dashboard or the tool, the platform itself, and see exactly what they are. Let's start with the ASX version of Stake Black. Here we have the ASX or the Australian market dashboard. The things you actually do get are access to more information. Say we go to ANZ. This is what you normally see as any type of user of Stake, which is, information, announcements, performance and stuff like that. As a Stake Black member, though, you get access to two extra features with the market depth and course of sales. So the market depth is a way to identify the demand of trading throughout the day. And then you've got course of sales, which is just a list of all the trades that have happened throughout that trading day. The market's open right now, so I can see the most recent trades that have happened for the ANZ. To me, the depth of demand, the trades that have listed here aren't exactly a feature I look for. And that's why I'm not a member of Stake Black, ASX, or Australia. This is probably more helpful for those who are trading, who sit in front of the computer and look at the course of sales throughout the day to see the demand, the buys, the highs, the lows throughout the course of a trading day. You know who you are, so you can probably identify whether $12 a month is good value for this kind of information. So that's really what you get for the Australian version of Stake Black. On the other hand, let's go to the Wall Street account, which covers all the stocks on the US markets, the New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ. If we focus in on a specific stock, you don't get the same tabs that you do in the Australian one, but what you do get is more information as you scroll down the individual stock or company page. Netflix, for example, here you can see you've got the standard stuff, which is available to all Stake users. But as you go down, you'll see these two features, analyst ratings and then financials. Analyst ratings is a feature which tells you what a number of analysts suggest you do with your stock. Buy, sell, or hold. As you can see here, it's probably going to be quite an influence on your decision making, but this information is available across the internet. It's not exclusive to Stake. So you can find this information on Simply Wall Street, Yahoo, Wall Street Journal, and the like. So you're paying for a bit of convenience here to have this information here within your broker. Same with the financials, earnings, EPS. If you want to do valuations on stocks, you can use, this is the information you use to do that. The financials are all here. Great. The service is less about the data and more the convenience of having it in here. This information, again, is available on tools like Simply Wall Street, QuickFS. It's not necessarily exclusive either. It's just the fact that you can get this information in a nice and neat sort of package here within your online broker. The big feature that I love is the ability to buy and sell instantly. So the minute you sell a share, say I want to go and sell 2 or 3 shares of Netflix, normally you would have to wait 2 trading days for that money from the proceeds of that sale to be available. If you're a Stake Black member here on the Wall Street version, you get access to that money instantly. As someone who invests on a weekly basis, and in particular with the state of time zones being what they are, meaning they've only got like half an hour to an hour to actually do some investing on the US markets because they're pretty much open while I'm sleeping. And I do trades quickly. If I want to buy and sell, I don't have to sort of muck around and wait and, I customize myself to the different time zones available. I appreciate the fact that I can sell a stock and then use those proceeds to instantly rebuy and thus sticking or staying within the market for as maximum time as possible. That's the one feature that has me sticking with Stake Black. For many of you though, it really depends on what you need and what the features are that you're looking for. If any of those features are things that you think, yes, I need that information in my online broker, then you might want to look at it. But then you've got to determine whether it's worth $144 a year. Some of the questions I think you probably need to ask yourself if you're considering Stake Black are, what are the features that I desperately need? Like I've said, some of these features are available across other brokers and are not unique to Stake. Will the price keep increasing? When I joined Stake Black, it was $90 a year. Now it's $144 a year. They've added an ASX version of Stake Black. Brokerage is going up. So will that affect what happens in the future? And finally, where else can I get this data? The full financials, the course of sales, market depth, all buy sell ratings. Is it enough that you can get it elsewhere, or is it worth paying money to conveniently get it within your broker? There's some of the questions that are worth asking. And that's really the summary of Stake Black. I hope that's helpful and happy investing.